to be here with you once again. You know, it's another brand new day, another wonderful day. And then here we are today. Okay, I'm all set now. It's just that I'm working around the clock so that we will not come live and then the networks will be disturbing us. So I have to give it some time, do certain things, make sure everything is well set before I begin the stream. Okay, so I welcome everybody back to another amazing stream this morning. I salute you, the OGs, Muslima Augustine from Nigeria. We have my UAE friends, my guy from US, that is Nana, and then my German friends, all the OGs. Guys, I salute you all. We are back to another amazing video this morning. Now, if you want to begin to raise local chickens, which I recommend you raise them for egg production because it's more profitable, I will spell out certain factors that you should consider whenever you are into raising local chickens for egg production. And then I recommend that you should do that. Okay, you can actually raise them and resell them. It's not bad. It's only the profit margin differs a bit. So I recommend you raise them for egg production, because if you are new to the channel, you can go and check the previous videos, the amount of money that I'm able to make from local chickens as I sold roosters as compared to the egg production, the amount of money I raised from them. Okay, now if you want to raise local chickens, you know, most of the time we have this idea that most people don't like local chickens, so we cannot afford to venture into this particular business. But I will entreat you to conduct market survey. Okay, I'll repeat this again. Guys, conduct market survey in your jurisdiction, in your locality, in your area, in your community. Conduct market survey, and then make sure you know the taste of your people. Okay, so without much ado, let's head into the stream for today. Now, as I've said, if you want to raise local chickens for egg, there are certain factors you have to consider. Okay, are you going to get day-old chicks? You raise them from day-old to the point of laying, or you are going to get the ones that are at the point of laying? Why are you going to consider these two things? Now, you are going to consider these two things because it's a business. We have to cut down cost, and then we have to make sure that by the close of the day, we are profitable. That is all. So for us to cut down cost, if we are considering the day-old chicks, that is the local chickens, the day-old ones, and then the local chickens, the ones that are at the point of laying, the day-old chicks, you can get them for, let's say, 10 Ghana cedis, something less than $1. But the ones that are at the point of laying, you get them, if they are sizable enough, you get them 60 Ghana cedis. You can get them 50 Ghana cedis. That is approximately $4 or $3.50. Okay, you can do the conversion in your currency. So if you want to begin, you know, if you get the day old, something less than $1, you have to raise them from that point of day olding, okay, from that point till they reach the point of laying, 16, 17 weeks. Now, from day old, you have to feed them, take care of them, brood them, make sure that there is no mortality, or you reduce the mortality drastically from that point till they reach the point of laying. Okay, now if you are raising day-old chicks, one bird consumes 12 grams from day-old. The first week they consume 12 grams. Okay, so you know that as they are increasing, the second week they consume 15 grams. That is what I do. Okay, stop breaking me. So from that day-old till they reach the point of laying, you are going to spend money. Okay, you are going to spend a lot of money, which if you do the input, if you do the calculation, you could see that the money you are going to spend on the feed plus the money you've gotten the chicks, if you compare that with the money you are going to spend getting the best that are at the point of laying, the money that you spend on the feed and then the money you spend on the day-old chick is greater than, or it will be more than the bets that are at the point of laying, the money you spend together. Okay, so let's do the math. Let's say, for instance, we are getting 100 day-old chicks. One is 10 Ghana cedis. So if one is 10 Ghana cedis, that means the 100 we are spending like 1,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, 1,000 Ghana cedis. Now those 100 bets, if they are day-old, the first week they are going to consume, a bet is consuming 12 grams. Okay, 12 grams. So by 100, that means a day they will be consuming 1.2 kilograms. Okay, so for the first week, if they are consuming 1.2 kilograms for the first week, the 7 days, so 7 by the 1.2, we are looking at something like, let's say 8.4 kilograms for the first week, 8.4 kg. The second week, their feed intake increases from 12 to 15 grams. Okay, and then you do that. So you could see that the first 4 weeks, you are going to spend, let's say, 1 bag of feed for the birds. And then day-old chicks, their chicken mash is costing around 380 Ghana cedis, depending on the brand. Okay, if you are going for Kujis, you are going to spend like 450 Ghana cedis. Okay, so depending on the brand, the price ranges from 380 Ghana cedis to 450 Ghana cedis. For the first 4 weeks, you'll be spending that amount. But from the 5th week to the 8th week, you are going to spend like 2 bags of feed for the 100 birds. Okay, 2 bags of feed, and then they are consuming the same product. Okay, the same chicken mash. Okay, so if in total from week 1 to week 8, you are spending 3 bags of feed. So if one is costing 380 Ghana cedis, or let's peg it at 400 Ghana cedis. 400 Ghana cedis, 3 bags, you are spending like 1,200 Ghana cedis. Okay, in addition to the cost that you've got in the bed, that is the 1,000. Okay, so from week 9 till they reach the point of laying, they will be consuming growers feed. Okay, now this growers feed, a bag is currently, let's say, 350 Ghana cedis, also depending on the brand, 350 Ghana cedis a bag. But you know, if from week 9 their consumption rate increases, so instead of you spending, let's say, 2 bags for them from week 4, week 5 to week 8, here you've been spending like 4 to 5 bags, let's say 5 bags from week 9 till week 12. Okay, because within that range they'll be consuming around 50 grams per day. Okay, so their feed intake increases as they are growing, so you are going to be spending more money on the feed till they reach the point of laying. So approximately you'll be spending like almost close to 10,000 or 9,000 to 10,000 Ghana cedis, which is something less than $1,000, to raise the 100 local chickens, or the 100 local chicks, the day old, from that day old till they reach the point of laying. Okay, so but if we are considering the birds that are at the point of laying, one, I told you, you are going to spend like 50 Ghana cedis, averagely 50 Ghana cedis. So if you are getting 100, that means 5,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, you are getting them at the point of laying, 5,000 Ghana cedis. So you could see that you are spending like twice of the amount if you start to raise the birds from day old. So here, the only thing is you are going to spend more if you are raising the birds from day old till they reach the point of laying, but you are taking care of them. Now, if you get the birds from day old, you know that there are different factors. Mortality will be there. You will lose some birds. Some of them will die along the way. So it's a cost you have to bear. Okay, but if you get these birds that are at the point of laying, hardly before you lose one. Okay, if you don't take care of them well and then there is an outbreak, hardly before you lose one. Okay, so raising the birds from day old till they reach the point of laying and then getting the birds that are at the point of laying, you should go in for the birds that are at the point of laying because the cost will reduce. That is what we are here for. Okay, how we can reduce our cost. Okay, now there are technical challenges that you are going to face whenever it comes to the birds that are at the point of laying. You know, you don't know the kind of birds you are getting. Okay, you just move around within the community, within the vicinity, and sort the birds. And then the ones that you are getting, I told you that you shouldn't get birds that are small in size. They are very, very small in size. Don't get those birds. Okay, get the birds that are sizable enough. Now, one technical problem that you encounter is you can get a bird after sorting out the birds. You know, the birds are not from the same mom, so their ability of laying eggs differs. Okay, it differs. Some may be good layers, some may not be good layers. These are all depending on my experience. Okay, I've gotten a bird. Some birds in this house, they are laying 15 eggs, 20 eggs, 26 eggs per month. We have a bird in this same house. The bird is laying 7 eggs, 8 eggs per month. Have you seen it? So it's a challenge you are going to encounter. Okay, if you sort the birds that are at the point of laying, these are challenges you are going to encounter. Okay, now what you are going to do is you don't need to worry about that. Okay, because the bird that is laying 6, 7, 8 eggs, you need to spend more money on feeding that particular bird. Okay, she will lay 6 eggs, 7 eggs, 8 eggs in a month, and that is all she will be consuming till the month ends before she'll begin to lay again. You know, because local chickens, if they begin to lay eggs, there's a point, if they reach their maximum, they stop. Okay, and sometimes they want to brood, they want to hatch their eggs, so they pause for some time. Within 7 days, 5 days, 6 days, if you take care of them well, they will begin to lay again. Okay, the maximum is 2 weeks, they'll begin to lay again. So what you are going to do, if you sort out your bird and then you find out that a particular bird is in your house that is not performing, okay, that is why you have to get good structures so that you can be sorting out the birds, okay, regularly. If they begin to lay eggs, you just sort them out. The ones that are laying eggs, you sort them out and then monitor their ability. If you find out that there is a bird in your house that is not performing to the expectation, you just need to sell it off. Okay, if you have a bird in your house which is laying 6 eggs per month, 7 eggs per month, it's not a good laying bird. Okay, you have to sell it off quickly, early as possible. Sell it off and get another one. Okay, it's a business. We don't want to lose by the close of the day. Okay, we don't want to lose by the close of the day. So if a bird is not performing, sell it off. Now, there are birds also, whenever it comes to local chickens, there are certain birds hardly before they will lay. Okay, they can lay today, even though you are feeding them well. All the birds are laying consistently, but they can lay today, they will not lay tomorrow, day after tomorrow they will not lay, the third day before they will lay. That is not a good layer. They are the ones that lay 6 eggs, 7 eggs, 7 eggs, 8 eggs per month. Sell that bird off and sort another one. Okay, now you have to be cautious of how you have to sort your birds. Okay, now if you go around to sort the birds, make sure that the places where you are sorting the birds and then the kind of birds you are getting from such places, you note them. Okay, what I mean is, if I move around within my vicinity and then I move to a particular farmer and then I buy birds from that particular farmer, I must note the birds that I'm buying from that particular farmer. Okay, if let's say I buy 10 birds from here, I must make sure that I take note of those birds. I can identify them, because if they are not performing, guys, you have to sell them up and you are not going to go back to that particular farmer. You must know that the birds that that farmer is raising, they are not good layers. You know, within our vicinities, they just raise the birds for hobby. So if you get a bird that is not performing, that is not their problem. They are not raising the birds for business. They are raising it as a hobby. So whether the bird is laying 7 eggs, 8 eggs per month, it's not their problem. They are just raising it for a hobby. But here is a business. So make sure that if you sort the birds from various or different farmers, make sure that you can identify them. Okay? So if a bird is not performing and is from a particular farmer, you must know that those birds you've gotten, they will not perform. So you sell them off and then you are not going back to that same farmer. Inversely, if you've gotten a farmer or a particular person and then his or her bird is performing, make sure that all your birds you'll be getting, get it from that particular person. Okay? The only challenge you are going to face is how to sort out these birds. You know, it's a business, so you have to make sure that you are well dedicated. You have to move around. You have to put yourself in, go and sort out for the birds. Okay? You have to move. It's a business. You have to move. We are getting birds that are at the point of laying. And then most people, they don't actually like to sell birds that are at the point of laying. Okay? But you have to go there, search for birds. Okay? Now, currently, I have some birds in the house. You know, these birds, all of them here in the house, I've taken records of them. Okay, I've seen that some of them are not actually performing. Okay, I have a bird in this house that is laying 7 eggs, 8 eggs, meaning that bird is not performing. Okay, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So I'll be selling those birds off, and then I'll be getting a new batch of birds. It's a business. So by the close of the day, we don't want to lose. Because if we are not getting the 50% production rate and then the 60% production rate, we are getting, let's say, 40, 30% production rate, guys, we are only going to break even and then make some, let's say, 2% or 3% return per month. But that is not what we want. We want to be making at least 10, 12, 15% return per month. And then for us to hit that maximum, the best must be performing. Okay? 45% laying rate, 50% laying rate. Good morning. Challenge is we were only taught the commercial layers and broilers are the only ones done on the commercial scale. Always our grand did not like, yes, as that is our problem. We are being taught of how to take care of the commercial layers, the broilers. Okay, but we have the local chickens here. You know, it's a bit technical. Okay, so if it comes to local chickens, if some of them are not performing, you sell them off. The same thing applies to the commercial layers. If you go to a farm, birds that are not performing, if they begin to get a laying rate which falls below the expectation, they sell them off. So here also, if you get a bird in your house which is not performing, you sell them off. Okay? Go and get good birds out there. Okay? Get good birds out there and then take care of them. Make sure that you are taking records. When you go to commercial layers farm, broilers farm, they take records. Okay, that is how come they know whether they are being profitable or not. Here, take records of all the birds you have in the farm. Especially if they begin to lay eggs, you have to take records of how they are laying the eggs. Are they laying the eggs consistently or they are breaking along the way? Because such records are the ones that is going to help you whether you are to supplement the birds in a particular way so that they will be consistent in their laying. Because one technical challenge you are going to face whenever you sort out the birds, you know that you are not the one that will take care of the birds from day old till they reach the point of laying. Meaning, technically, we are going to be facing some challenges. Their production rate will not be effective. So we have to supplement them enough to change their system. So if you are not taking records, you are just coming in, going out, watching them and going out, then you'll be at the losing end. Take records of the birds, especially if they begin to lay eggs, so that you monitor how they lay the eggs. Okay, you monitor a particular bird, how that bird is performing. If you see that the bird is underperforming, quickly you sell it off. You go and sort another one. Okay, that is why I told you that prepare a structure, create chambers for all these projects, because it's a business. Okay, we cannot mix all the birds together. So as I brought in new birds, I store them at a particular place, monitor them well enough before I bring them here. So now they are beginning to lay. So I saw that yesterday. Here I came to the house this morning. I've seen that these guys begin to lay. So the new birds begin to lay. So it's now my responsibility to spend some time in the house, monitor them, monitor their behavior, take note of the ones that are going to lay eggs. You know, it's very easy to take records of these local chickens. It's very easy than that of the commercial layers, because here we can identify the birds easily. So if I'm in here and then one particular bird is going to lay, I know that this particular bird is laying. I just need to monitor it and see when she'll be going into the nest to lay. Okay, so when she gets to the nest, I just check it on my list that this particular bird is laying. So I'll monitor here today, I'll monitor here tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and then within the week, I'll take the average of how consistently that bird is laying. Okay, so if that bird is a good layer, I'll keep it. Okay, I have a very good bird in this house. There are birds, very good birds in this house. I was surprised the first time I've gotten that bird. Don't worry, if you go out there, you'll get good layers. I've gotten this bird at the point of laying. The first laying cycle, she laid 26 eggs in a month. Okay, so we have good layers out there. Okay, there are good layers out there. It's now your work to go out there and sort them. If you have a bird that is not performing, guys, sell it off. It's a business. You cannot lose, because you are going to spend money to feed that bird. So if within a month you are only getting 6 eggs, 7 eggs, 8 eggs, part of the rest of the 21, 22, 23 days, you are just going to feed her for nothing. Okay, so sell her off quickly as possible and go and look for other birds. Okay, go and look for other birds, go and sort for other birds, but to remember the point at which you get them. So if you get them from a particular farmer and then they are not performing, that means all the birds that farmer is raising, they are not performing. Okay, so guys, this is what I would like to share with you in today's stream, that you have to be very calculative about raising local chickens. You know, it's something we are not trained to do. Okay, we are not trained to do this, so I have to come in to assist you. Okay, how I've started it, I'm sharing them with you. The technical adjustments that I'm doing currently, this is what I'm sharing with you, because it's helpful. It's a business. We cannot be at the losing end. Okay, so these are some of the technical shifts that I'm running, and then it's actually helping me. So within the week, if you are in need of birds and then you are in my vicinity, I'll be selling those that are not performing. If you want to buy them and eat, or you buy them and raise them as a hobby, you can come for them. Okay, if you are living within my vicinity, I'm in Ghana, Agbozume, Volta region. So if you are within my vicinity, you can come for them. Okay, I think they are 15 out of the flock. They are 15 in number. I've recorded 15. They are not good layers. Okay, they are laying 10, 8, 9, 6, 7. None has laid 6. One is just laying 7. So 7, she will lay 7, and then she wants to brood. So that is the performance for my best currently. So I'll be selling those 50, and then I'll be sorting new ones. Okay, so I hope you've learned a lot from this particular video, and then I hope if you have any further questions, this video will be live after the stream. Leave it in the comment section of the video or reach out to me. My contact will be in the description of the video. Just check it out and reach out to me. Before we part ways, if you are new, subscribe, but make sure that you go through the playlist that we have, the live farm experience playlist, and then the local chicken farm diary. Just check those two playlists. You are going to learn a lot from the videos that we did previously. Okay, so guys, I salute you, and then I wish you a very fruitful day. If you have any problem within your farm, just reach out to me. Now, those of us that are in Ghana and then we are into local chicken farming, currently you have to know that this is the time of flies, okay, especially house fly. So if there is an outbreak of house fly, you know that there will be an outbreak in terms of the local chickens. So currently I'm spotting some house flies, and then the quantity is increasing day in, day out. That means we will have the house flies in abundance, which signifies that there will be an outbreak in terms of the chickens. So you have to supplement your birds well. Just go and check the playlist. I'm testing new things altogether currently, so I'll be revealing them to you whenever it comes to supplementing this particular bird, medicating them, vaccinating them naturally, organically, okay? So I'm testing new things, which I'll be sharing with you. So go and check the playlist and make sure that you have a chart you follow to supplement your birds, because it will not be long. I think late August, September, there will be an outbreak in the chickens because of the number of houseflies I'm currently observing. So you have to take good care of your birds, okay? So guys, this is where we'll be parting ways. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and that's how we do it. Okay, bye bye for now.